Hey guys, this is Deju22, and this will be our our third match of the day, or of the of the broadcasting session, I should say. And after what happened in the last match, we had the World Tag Team Championships vacated again. So this time we have a 10-man Royal Rumble, and the rules are simple: 2 men start. Every couple of seconds, another man comes out, and this continues until all 10 men have entered. And you get eliminated by being thrown over the top rope and both feet land on the floor. The last 2 superstars in the ring will be declared will be declared the World Tag Team Champions. Of course, one man can win the Rumble match itself and win a big check for what was it, $2,000, maybe 3,000, 2,000. Okay. In addition to the normal salary that they get just for competing in a match. To win a match, you get extra. But of course, in this match, you get an extra $2,000 in addition to your normal salary. So with that in mind, let's get started. So yeah, we could see a lot of different champions. Okay. I don't know what was wrong with my camera phone for whatever reason. But anyways, we have Chris Jericho and Batista. They did have problems back then in 2008. And coming in at number 3 is Santino Marella. He is a 2-time Intercontinental Champion and a Tag Team Champion with Vladimir Kozlov. Batista has won virtually every championship except for the Intercontinental and the United States Champion, but other than that, he's won many of the big titles. Chris Jericho has won even more, including being the first undisputed champion. But anyways, here comes the 3-time Straight Edge Champion on CM Punk's own watch. Is CM Punk, and we have, and also he was champion on this Let's Play after defeating Shawn Michaels, but then ended up getting screwed largely, by Shawn Michaels and and the Macho Man when he tried to screw the Macho Man earlier. So yeah, turnabout is fair play, and wait a minute, here comes the Big Show. If you remember, he was pissed at the end of his last match in that World Championship or that WWE Championship Triple Threat match, and out goes Jericho. But yeah, the Big Show, he was very upset that he lost, his championship as well as the match, at the hands of Shawn Michaels. But Big Show's the kind of guy that will put it behind him as soon as he wins a championship or something. And already the Big Show's in trouble, but in the meantime we have David Hart Smith. And wow, the Big Show got eliminated by CM Punk, and out goes Santino Marella. So far, Batista's been in there the longest. And now CM Punk is now taking it to Batista, as he should, because Batista's a very big man. And who's up next? It's Rob Van Dam. And now CM Punk and David Hart Smith are going to try to get rid of Batista. And they do. So it's anybody's match at this point. Meanwhile, David Hart Smith is trying to thin the herd, so to speak, by getting rid of CM Punk as Rob Van Dam enters the ring. And out goes Punk. Who's up next? Well, it's David Hart Smith's tag partner, Slim Kirby. I would have to think Rob Van Dam is in serious trouble right now. But he counters David Hart Smith with that dragon screw. I mean, sure, it is every man for himself, but sometimes you have to think, you know, friendships and tag teams do prevail, I suppose. And now, yeah, I had to figure it is every man for himself. Meanwhile, here comes John Cena. And Slim Kirby, if he gets eliminated here, this would be a shock to me. And wow, Slim Kirby did not last a long time. And John Cena, well, he got his head knocked off. But who's up now? It's Dolph Ziggler. Well, for Rob Van Dam, he's not in trouble anymore because, well, one of the Pinkertons got eliminated. It was the one who didn't last the longest, though. And now John Cena's in trouble. And a forearm to the face of Rob Van Dam, but Rob Van Dam ducked underneath. And David Hart Smith went over the top rope, but he did not reach the floor. Nope. Stayed in. You know what? I believe this is it. I believe this is these are the last 4 men. Alright, well, whoever the last 2 men are in this ring will become the new tag team champions. And an elbow drop to Rob Van Dam and a leg sweep to David Hart Smith at the hands of Dolph Ziggler. And now Dolph Ziggler is going to try to get rid of David Hart Smith. Belly-to-belly suplex to Rob Van Dam. And David Hart Smith has been eliminated. And yep, this confirms that these 3 men are the final 3. And a drop kick to John Cena. And a huge punch to Rob Van Dam. And a shot to the arm by Dolph Ziggler. And a Hurricane Rana to John Cena. And a Dragon Screw to Dolph Ziggler, both by Rob Van Dam. And another Dragon Screw. This time Ziggler breaks it up and gives him a knee smash. Oh, and a kick to the side of the head of Dolph Ziggler. And then a mule kick to John Cena, both by Rob Van Dam. And a clothesline to John Cena. And a roundhouse kick to John Cena by Rob Van Dam. Oh, and a huge punch. He was trying to hit Ziggler, but he ended up hitting Rob Van Dam, though. And a shoulder tackle to Rob Van Dam. And Rob Van Dam gets clotheslined over the top rope and onto the floor by John Cena. So obviously, Ziggler and Cena are going to be the new World Tag Team Champions. Of course, these guys may not like each other, but as wrestlers, they have tremendous respect for one another, though. And Ziggler is going to try to get rid of John Cena. If he does, he will be the overall winner and win $2,000 for himself. And wait a minute, John didn't go over the top rope. Or he did go over the top rope, but he just didn't reach the floor, though. And now Cena, is he going to get rid of Dolph Ziggler? Nope. I mean, how weird. I mean, these guys are officially the tag team champions, but of course, $2,000 is a lot of money, especially for them. Extra, in addition to their salary, so it's a little bit of spending cash, if you will. Whip into the ropes. Backbreaker, neckbreaker combination by Dolph Ziggler. DDT to Dolph Ziggler. And a huge punch to Dolph Ziggler. Oh, and a low blow. Followed by a Fameasser. And wait a minute, what's he... Uh-oh, is John Cena going to go for the attitude adjustment? The attitude adjustment by John Cena. I think Ziggler's knocked out for the count here. But Ziggler's not giving up that easily, though. Oh, and a rake in the eyes to John Cena. Followed by an elbow drop. Man. For 10 men, I mean, these are the two top... I mean, these are two of the most... How do I say this? These are two of the tremendously tough athletes, but... Uh-oh, wait a minute. An attitude adjustment over the top rope and onto the floor, and the overall winner is John Cena. Well, I had to think he'd overcome the odds this time around, but in any event, Dolph Ziggler and John Cena are the new World Tag Team Champions. Well, congratulations to John Cena. I'll give him his due. But you know what, folks? We still have more matches yet to come, so stay tuned for those.